Dishonored 2 is a 20-year video game developed by Arcane Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. It is the sequel to 2012's Dishonored. After Empress Emily Kaldwin is deposed by the witch Delilah Copperspoon, the player may choose between playing as either Emily or her royal protector and Father Corvo Attano as they attempt to reclaim the throne. Emily and Corvo employ their own array of supernatural abilities, though the player can alternatively decide to forfeit these abilities altogether. Due to the game's non-linear gameplay, there are a multitude of ways to complete missions, from non-lethal stealth to purposeful violent conflict. Ideas for Dishonored 2 began while developing the downloadable content of its predecessor, which spawned the decision to create a voice for Corvo Attano after being a silent character in the first installment. The advancement of the timeline was brought about once Emily Kedwin, a child in Dishonored, was proposed as a playable character. The game's aesthetic was influenced by paintings and sculptures. Set in the fictional city of Karnaca, its history was invented in the span of 1 year. The city itself was based on southern European/Mediterranean countries like Greece, Italy, and Spain, drawing on the architecture, fashion, and technologies of 1851. Voice actors include Rosario Dawson, Sam Rockwell, Robin Lord Taylor, Jamie Hector, Pedro Pascal, and Vincent D'Onofrio. Dishonored 2 was released to a positive reception. Praiseworthy improvements made since the first game, the more challenging stealth, the adaptability of Emily and Corvo's abilities to both play styles, the art direction, the creative design of individual missions, the realization of the game's world as well as the replay value and the artificial intelligence. Criticism was directed at the lack of focus of the overarching narrative. Aside from this, technical blunders, as well as issues with the PC version at launch, were received unfavorably, and the lack of content at launch was criticized. To remedy these problems, the game was updated numerous times during its life cycle, with a new Game Plus mode, quick save and quick load feature, and a customizable difficulty setting being added in the game. Dishonored 2 won the award for Best Action/Adventure Game at the Game Awards 2016 and for Costume Design at the 2017 NAVTR Awards. Dishonored 2 is an action-adventure game with stealth elements played from a first-person perspective. After playing as Empress Emily Kaldwin during the prologue, players may decide to play either as Emily or as Corvo Attano, the protagonist from Dishonored, the previous game. Side missions unlock alternate methods of assassination, non-lethal approaches and paths to navigate the main mission. Both characters wield a pistol, crossbow, a retractable blade, grenades and mines, all of which are upgradable.